Welcome to the Total Retirement Game Plan, where we help you make smart financial decisions so that you have the freedom to live more and leave your mark and retire confidently. Today, we're going to tackle a big myth when it comes to preparing for retirement, and it's benchmarking our returns to an index. Let's say the S&P 500. Should you do this? Should you compare your returns to a benchmark index? Spoiler alert, it may be like packing turtlenecks and cold gear weather for a beach vacation. And today we'll dive in. Let me explain to you. So Nicole on our team, she's originally from Canada. Let's say the team is doing an offsite reward trip or something along those lines. And she tells the team it's gonna be 27 degrees. So we all pack our cold gear, make sure we got sweaters, gloves, hats, all those good things. Well, did you know 27 degrees Celsius is 80 degrees Fahrenheit? We'd be in for a long trip, it'd be very warm, and we would have the wrong clothing for that trip. What's the lesson here? Well, using the wrong measurement could lead to totally different results than what we're looking for. And guess what? The same thing happens when you measure your retirement investments using the S&P 500. For example, the S&P 500 is a popular benchmark index that a lot of people use. Here's the thing though, the S&P 500 is used to measure investment growth. It's not used to measure retirement success. The S&P 500 uses what we call time-weighted returns, which is measuring the growth of the index, but it doesn't take into account withdrawals or any cash flow needs that we may have. But in retirement, withdrawals are a huge deal, right? We need to create cash flow so that we can live more and leave our mark and do the things that we want to do during that chapter of life. More importantly, what we maybe should measure is what's the internal rate of return, which is going to account taking withdrawals to pay for bills, to pay for your vacation, to pay for all the things you want to enjoy and do during retirement. Another thing to consider about the S&P 500 is it's basically, well, it is 100% stock. The portfolio needed for you to handle the withdrawals and give you the steady income you need isn't just going to be 100% stock. You may have a 60-40 portfolio. You may use other tools. You may have real estate. You may have annuities as part of your plan. So measuring against a pure stock index is going to set you up for expectations that are unrealistic. Seeing those big headlines, I understand, can make you feel like you're falling behind, even though you actually may be right on track to accomplish all of your retirement dreams. So what's a better potential approach instead of just chasing static numbers or comparing to a benchmark index that's 100% stock? I would say we should focus on cash flow, understanding a clear path for your income in retirement. What are you going to be getting from Social Security? What are you going to be taking from any IRA withdrawals or other sources of income that you may have? Also, understanding how you're going to manage taxes, right? Depending on where those withdrawals are coming from, IRAs, maybe you have some Roth to pull from that's tax-free. That's really going to determine if you're going to be able to accomplish your long-term retirement goals. And then also being prepared for unexpected expenses, right? There could be healthcare expenses, home repairs that need to be taken care of. You may decide you want to take that vacation to Italy that you've been planning and wanting to do that's been a bucket list item. All right, just measuring against an index isn't going to help you understand if you're on track to accomplish your long-term goals. So really, you need to think of it as creating your retirement game plan, not just comparing to what a market index may be doing. So here's the bottom line, right? Retirement isn't about chasing an index or trying to hit some magical target number. It's really about analyzing and understand what your income needs are going to be and how you're going to create the cash flow to accomplish those long-term dreams. It's about creating reliable, sustainable income that you can live on so that you can enjoy retirement and live more and leave your mark. Y'all, thanks for watching the Total Retirement Game Plan channel. Like the video, hit the bell, subscribe, leave any comments or questions that you have. Let us know how we may be able to help you, and don't hesitate to reach out. Our team is here to help if you need it. Have a wonderful day.